খবর সবার আগে জানতে চাও? টলিউড, বলিউড বা পলিটিক্যাল আপডেট জানতে গেলে দেখতে হবে কলকাতা নিউজ টাইমস। বিশ্বের খবর সবার আগে।
Good morning. We have Mr. Ambassador Gautam Bombawale with us, and he was the maiden speaker in our SYMP 2026 editions of journey. This was our 9th editions of SYMP. So far, Kolkata is concerned. Last time we had it in 23. So I request sir to share your experience on the your maiden editions and opening remarks of the audience altogether. Thank you, sir.
No, thank you very much, Mr. Banerjee. It is a great pleasure to be in Calcutta and as a guest of the Calcutta Management Association to be able to speak to so many young minds in the program called Shaping Young Minds program. I always believe, and I can see even today here in Calcutta, that the young people of India, the young people of Calcutta, the young people of West Bengal are as intelligent as anyone else of any other generation. And from my interaction with them today, where you were the chair, I can see that this belief is reinforced. I have great hope for the future of not just Calcutta and West Bengal, but also India, because these young people will very soon be shouldering the burden of running the country and the economy. So I have been delighted that I participated in this program. I thank you very much for inviting me, and it has been a great pleasure to be with all of you at Calcutta Management Association.
Thank you, sir. We have Mr. Kaushik Ghosh Chaudhary, who is the interrelation expert and also part of, he is the chairperson of our GNG Connect subcommittee. So I will request him to join us and say a few words about the morning editions of our program.
No, I
Kaushik.
don't want to take much time of sir because sir has already spent so much of time with us. And in fact, sir, I mean, you covered everything. I mean, almost, whatever you could in that particular short span. Recently, we came up with a term called geoeconomics because, well, it's okay. I think I'm audible. Recently, we have come up with a term called geoeconomics because, these days the geopolitics is on the AI field. Geopolitics is on the critical minerals,
Sure.
on the rare earth, and who is holding the fort,
Correct.
right? So, and it's a very complex dynamics because we understand that the world is a very complicated system as a whole. So, in that perspective, I think the IR got a new shape that we cannot say that IR should come from a political science background now. People from the many facets and many fields, like from the management, from engineering, from even from the social science, when they are coming and contributing to this particular domain, the domain is becoming more fulfilling and more enriching. So, what is your view on that?
No, you are 100% correct. What you have said is not only absolutely correct, it's 100% correct. Because not only is geoeconomics important, but also all these other areas which you highlighted, whether it is rare earths, whether it is critical minerals, whether it is choke points. Strait of Hormuz has suddenly become a choke point and the whole world has been impacted. The price of oil has risen and fallen in the last few weeks. So I think it is important when we study international relations for people from different backgrounds, from different specializations to be part of your group, because they will bring in a different perspective. And I think it's very, very important to do that. And I'm happy that you have been thinking about these things. Let me tell you that in the Ministry of External Affairs of India, there are people from different backgrounds. We have lots of engineers, we have even medical doctors who are part of the foreign service, and all of them do very, very well. Also, they bring in a different perspective from just people who have studied IR or political science or economics or sociology. So I think it is very important for there to be this kind of cross-pollination in the thinking where international relations are concerned.
Thank you, sir.
Ambassador Bombawale, I just have a small thing. have a distinct opportunity to work with three of the neighboring countries, China, Pakistan, Bhutan. I extensively covered Bhutan out of these three countries because my maiden place of posting was Joldak Hydel project.
Oh,
Okay, that was just beside the Bhutan border.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
and then I also had extensive coverage Asimara area, and then get into the remotest part of the Bhutan.
Yeah.
I find that they are very eco-friendly and disciplined. Just within a short say after 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer difference, why our people is so hostile? Why they do not accept the generosity of the nature as well as calmness, composedness of the people interactions. So this is a thing start haunting because during my long stay I never saw that any hooter kind of thing in the even if the people are passing, the vehicle gets stopped. Okay, so that kind of understanding and that kind of ecosystem they have developed, and they are so far SDG implementation is concerned, they are far ahead than India. India has its own kind of difficulty. So these are the few learning that I captured during my stay in Bhutan. So, sir, as because we have extensive advantage of getting into that particular country, what is your take on this, sir?
No, some of this is what you are saying is not wrong. It's absolutely right. Just take a case study or take the example of tourism. You know, Bhutan, in order to protect its environment, has also controlled the number of tourists who can come into Bhutan. Not just tourists from foreign countries, other countries, also tourists from India. So I think they place a lot of importance on maintaining their environment, on maintaining their forests, and that's all a very good thing. But there's one big difference also, which you have noticed and which you have known, which is that as soon as you come down from Bhutan and you cross from Funcholing into our side, the plains start. So, you know, on the plains, the pressure of population is much more, the population size is much more, and the pressure of the population on the land then has its own, you know, its own pushes and pulls, has its own economics, has its own politics. So I think you see that when you come to this side. But you're not wrong that the kings of Bhutan have been very far seen. They have been very you know, they have thought a lot about maintaining their population, of maintaining their greenery, of environmental control, and they have done very well on that front. But also, we have helped them in developing their river resources. So you would know that India has helped to build many dams and hydroelectric projects in Bhutan, and all the electricity from those projects are bought by India, and you must be doing it
WCL is
in
the
WEDCL also. So I think this is a win-win for both countries, and I would say that you know, Bhutan's kings, including the current king, who's the fifth king, are very well-meaning, very far-seeing, very intelligent people. And the best part about it is that they have seen very clearly that they can only have friendship with India, and they cannot have friendship with China.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your kind words.